What's the scariest thing a male friend has said to you?
He said this, and then I immediately rid him of my life. I honestly didn't care about what he had done to you. I was just listening in hopes you'd cheat on him with me. Few girls knew how guys talk about you when you can't hear them. You wouldn't go near us again. I was in London with a big group of friends when I was a teenager. Two of the boys came over to me and said, "That guy over there offered to buy you for the weekend. We want you to pretend to be okay with it, and we will rob him." I was fucking horrified. I hardly knew the boys, and this sounded terrifying to me. One of them started getting angry with me and saying I had to, because he knew other girls men had tried to do this with, and they needed to learn a lesson. Still makes my blood run cold. I was 15, by the way. You're so small, I could overpower you and do whatever I wanted so easily. I was like 18 and my jaw just dropped. He tried to play it off as the world's worst joke, but we didn't talk after that. I said I was raped by my uncle, and he said, "Lucky uncle. You're lucky we haven't had sex yet because my patience is growing thin." It was nothing he said, but something he did. It was a close friend of mine, close enough to feel comfortable enough sharing my deepest thoughts with. I had just been sexually assaulted a few weeks before this and hadn't told anyone about it. I decided to confide in him one night when I was over at his house hanging out. I told him about what happened and I started crying. Instead of comforting me, he leaned in to kiss me, as if that's what I needed at that moment. What's even worse is, I didn't pull back or reject him. I think I was so upset and in shock at the same time, I just let it happen. I wish I would have stopped it, but I felt frozen. I went home soon after he kissed me, felt so disgusted, and stopped being his friend after that.